What's up, everybody? Silver Surfer here with a little update on the stacks. So as you can see, got a little gold, got a little silver. I've been diversifying a little more. Got some Britannias out. Those I've had for a little while. If you've seen my previous stack update videos, you know that's kind of the coin of choice for me, based on the lower premiums, and on top of that, the absolutely beautiful design on them, in my humble opinion. So that's what's kind of driven that choice for me. But I was in Wichita, went down there to sell some 40%ers and buy some 90% and some 100%. Well, 3 9's fine, or more. My usual LCS, Equity Standard Numismatics. Highly recommend if you're in Kansas, check him out. Rob down there is an awesome guy. Loves talking over the issues that are affecting prices right now, are affecting the markets. Very knowledgeable gentleman. He's also the head of, he's like the lead numismatist in the area. Highly recommend his store. Unfortunately, I think he must have his prices a little low because he had 0 silver to sell me. The only silver he had in his store, other than, I guess that's not 100% true. He did have some American Silver Eagles. I passed on those. Had to. I've never bought a silver. I've only bought one Silver Eagle, and it was because SD Bullion had a spot deal on it. So that's the only one I've ever bought. It may be the only one I ever buy. But I knew that going down, and so I stopped by another coin shop. I believe it was Phil's Coins, or I forget who it was. Don't quote me on that, I apologize. But they had some 90% silver. So I picked up some quarters, picked up some dimes. They didn't have many dimes. They didn't think they had any, but I found some in the quarter bin that they had out. Picked up my first SLQ, my first barber quarter, and a few dollars in 90% Washingtons. But while I was looking at that, I noticed they had a tray set up with some rounds, some silver rounds, and I was looking at them, and I asked them. I said, are these all the same price? Because like I saw like a Merry Christmas generic round, like I saw some random generic stuff in there. I was like, are these all the same price? Because what I did notice was there were some Engelhard prospectors in there. And I didn't have any Engelhard at the time, not to spoil the surprise, but yeah, I said, are these all the same price? He said, yeah, that's just like our generic silver tray, and it looked like the 90% and the tray were all that there was, but he said, well, we also have these tubes. I was like, all right, well, I might be interested in a whole tube, kind of look and see what you've got. He's like, sure, and he pulled a couple out. And I picked this one up and opened it up, see a prospector on top. I'm like, sweet. I slid them out. I'm like, all of these edges look the same to me. And I was so stoked. It was a tube full of Engelhard prospectors. 20 prospectors. And I didn't have the money to buy 2 tubes. Otherwise, I would have looked at a second tube. But I hadn't actually been to my LCS to sell the 40% yet. And that was only going to be a few $100 anyway, but man, I just did my very best to keep my cool, and I said, all right, well, is there a deal on the tubes? He said, no, we can't really do any deals right now. We don't have, we hardly have any stock. And honestly, if you'd have waited another hour, they could have been gone already. We had a guy come in the other day, and he waited in here for a couple hours just to see if someone would come in and offload some more silver. And they never did. So I was very fortunate just to get these at generic silver rounds price, in my opinion. Some people, a prospector is a generic. I disagree. I think that Engelhard being these prospectors are from the 80s. This one is 40 years old. These are basically vintage. They're not from the 60s or the 50s, but they're older coins. They don't make, Engelhard does not make silver anymore. I don't think they're in business at all. So I thought I was getting an awesome deal to get coins rounds that you can't find you can't buy brand new anymore. I felt fortunate. And there's 82s, I think 84s, 5s, and 6s. No 83s, but quite a few 82s. Yeah, it goes from 82 to 84, 85s and 86s. You've got some globe backs. You've got some eagle backs. I'm kind of partial to the eagle, but I think the globe is a little bit more sought after, just being an older design. But yeah, so that was my first new pickup that I wanted to update you guys on. Pretty stoked about that. Love, because they're older, I just love playing with them. Boom. All right, so next thing I picked up from Hero Bullion. Absolutely love Hero Bullion. If you have not purchased from them, I highly recommend them. Great customer service. They're a smaller company, very personable. They send out thank you notes thank you cards in every purchase, which is, some of you are going to be like, well, that's their marketing material. You know what? I've already bought from them. They didn't have to market to me. To send something out that says, thank you so much, if there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know, is amazing. That is a sign of a good company. They care about their customers. And it's a little bit more diversification in my stack. It's my first platinum. It's a 1/2 ounce, 1997 Liberty platinum coin. I think it's a coin. Maybe it's not technically a coin. I guess technically it's a round because there's no dollar figure on it. So my first platinum round, 1/2 ounce, 3 9.5 fine platinum. Oh, there is a dollar figure, $50. So it is a coin. Minted by the U.S. Mint. Little ding on her face. It's 25 years old, so it's not like I paid for BU. I paid for a 1/2 ounce of platinum. I'm stoked about it. It's got Liberty. I love the Liberty designs. Anything with a lady advocating for liberty, justice, freedom, etc., is a design that I'm going to like. So really stoked to get this and add it to my stack, and kind of diversify my stack. I need to get a capsule for it, obviously. Also, if you notice, I did pick up some capsules for my $20 Double Eagle, St. Gaudens Double Eagle, and my Gold Britannia. And for those of you who are extremely you notice just about everything, I accidentally cracked my capsule. I broke my capsule on my Queen's Virtues gold piece. So gonna have to buy another 22 millimeter direct fit capsule for her, but got one. I really wanted one for my St. Gaudens and my God, I love that design, and my gold Britannia. That way I can pick them up, I can look at them better. I don't know, I hate the flips personally. I think they look terrible, and they just don't do the coin as much justice. I think it clouds it, you know. To go along with my Britannia collection, kind of adding another member to the Britannia family. We got not a 1 ounce, another fractional piece, 1/4 ounce gold Britannia. Meh. Another 2022. Everything I have, I believe, is 2022. I love the security features on these. The trident switches to the lock. Another thing, you probably can barely catch it. It has words between the Britannia 2022 and the back, or the field, I should say, the design on the field. You can see there's words on that rim, and those words, I forget exactly what they are. It's Latin, and it means for security and decoration. And what that is from, where that came from, is back when they very first made it illegal to clip and file your silver and gold coins, like way back. They put that saying around the edge of their coins. I always thought the reeded edges were the first, real security feature, but apparently the first security feature, or at least my understanding, was putting words around the edge of coins. So very cool security features on these coins. You've got the lasered waves behind her. You've got the lasered trident and lock, and then you've got those little words. So Britannias have some amazing security features. Super impressed with the Royal Mint on those. Really glad that I am stacking those. Let's see if we can get a Decus et Tutamet, or Tutamen, and that means for looks and security, or something like that, for decoration and security. And I just absolutely love these designs. She's beautiful, she's strong. She's got a trident, which is both a tool for war and a tool for peace, for feeding yourself. She has, I believe, an olive branch. She has a shield. I think, say what you want about the Brits. I find them, I find this coin absolutely beautiful. I find their design absolutely beautiful. So, I'm, so on the, on their government. But it's not to the point like Australia, where I'm boycotting their products, boycotting their mint. It's not like China, where I'm boycotting them. It's just, then on top of that, Perth Mint and, China, they do a bunch of animals, and nothing against animals. I love animals, but ladies are just beautiful. How can you deny that? So, guys, that's the update on the stacks. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment. Feeling very fortunate to be building these stacks with you guys, sharing these adventures, for lack of a better term, sharing my addiction, my infatuation with coins and bullion and beautiful. Well, I want to call this a bar. It is a 10-ounce rectangular coin. It is a 10-pound, which is funny. It's a 10-pound, 10-ounce coin. So it's a rectangular coin. This would be an extreme felony, like international or some shit, to forge this. So I like the coins for those reasons. But man, when you can find anything Engelhard for generic prices, jump on it, guys. Paid less. Well, I think I paid about the same for this in today's silver market, or not even today's silver market. It was higher than it was today. As I paid for these. I think I paid just over 28 for these, and I paid just over 28 for these. So, you know, that's pretty darn good. I am super stoked about that. So, guys, again, if you have any questions, shoot me a comment. Love interacting with you guys. You know, if you have anything that you'd like to see me doing, shoot me a comment. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. If you don't have any friends, tell your coworkers. Really appreciate you guys coming out, and till next time, I'm out.